about a castle. And the things you said to that man as if you wanted to die. Why, Lydia? Why do you want to die? I don't want to die. No one does.
No, you have such a lot to live for, haven't you, Ellie?
Yes. I've been happy, Lydia. You've made me happy. And someday when I'm well again, I'll go back home, and David will be waiting for me. You know he'll be there. You've always told me to be waiting. And he'll see that I'm well again, and he'll take me back. I'm not so old, am I? David won't see me as old. He told me that when I was well, no matter how long it took, he'd still see me as a young girl. That's why I've been happy, just waiting for the time I can go back to David.
Ellie, haven't you learned yet? Don't you know yet that you're mad? And that you'll always be mad?
No, don't say that. I'm getting better, Lydia. You know I'm getting better.
Yes. Putting bows in your hair, sewing ribbons all day long, sneaking about the house at night and spying on me, singing the same hymn over and over and over, until I think I'm going mad, too.
Is that why you want to die, to get away from me? I thought you loved me, Lydia.
Why should I love you? Look what life has given me and tell me why. You've always spoiled everything for me, Ellie, even from the time we were children.
How could I spoil everything? We were just like the same child, Lydia. Twins. You were I and I was you.
We looked the same, yes. We were born on the same day, yes. And that's where it ended. You were the nice one. I used to hear them say so. You were even the prettiest, they said, as if they could see any difference between us. Whatever you wanted, you had. You smiled so beautifully. But I never smiled. I was the sullen one, the dark cloud in the house.
You made it so, Lydia. We all loved you.
When a doll was broken, they gave you mine. When you tore your dancing dress, you take mine.
You gave it to me, Lydia. I remember you gave it to me.
Ellie, I've always given things to you. I gave you the best of everything we had. I've given you my whole life. I even gave you David.
Lydia, you were in love with David. He came to our house. Was it you he came to see? Oh, Lydia, I didn't know.
No, you never knew. No one did. I had to stand by and watch you taken from me. And when you had your first attack, I was glad. People said what a shame it was. But I was very glad.
Lydia.
Because I knew then that he could never have you. Oh, yes, you were going to be cured and he was going to wait. It won't matter how long he waits. You'll never be cured and he'll never have you. Never.
You've always hated me. I see it now, even when you've been taking care of me. When we came to this town, you didn't bring me here so I'd be cured. You wanted to keep me this way. Mad. That's why you took me out of that place, because they might have made me well again.
Go upstairs.
You hate me, and now you're going to die and leave me without anyone.
I told you I'm not going to die. Oh, Ellie. Ellie, dear, I'm sorry we've had this quarrel. I didn't mean to upset you. It's just that I'm upset myself. Tired. I didn't mean the things I said.
You bought a casket.
But it was only an idea I had in case anything ever happened.
You bought a casket, Lydia. Was it for yourself or is it for me?
Ellie.
You wouldn't, would you, Lydia?
What are you talking about?
Hold the lamp up. Hold it closer. I want to see your face.
Ellie, go up to bed.
Yes, I can see it in your eyes. It is for me. You're going to kill me. You're going to murder me.
Don't be a fool, Ellie.
It's true. You want to get rid of me because you hate me. Oh, no, I see. I see. You love David. You're going to kill me, and they'll come and find me and bury me, and they'll think it's you.
Be quiet.
They'll think it's you who is dead because no one knows I'm living here, and then you'll go away. You'll go back to David, and you'll say that Lydia has died, and he'll think you're me and that you're well again. And he'll marry you. You'll have him. You'll be Ellie. You'll have David in my place.
Ellie, did you hear what I said? Be quiet. Now go upstairs and get to bed.
Oh, Lydia. Lydia, how can you be so wicked?
Ellie, are you awake? Ellie, dear, you mustn't think any more about what we said tonight. Do you hear? Because it's not so, Ellie. Just your imagination. You mustn't think about it. It'll be bad for you. Are you asleep, Ellie? She's not asleep. She's lying over there on the other side of the room, staring at me through the dark. She knows it was the truth tonight. She's going to die and that I'm going to kill her. Quarrel. Should have let her know. I lost my temper. Stupid. must think clearly. How am I going to kill her? Mustn't look like murder. They'll suspect anything. No, it must be suicide. How? When? Must be soon now that she knows. There. She's starting again. She's singing again, mad at him. Him. Oh, I must be calm. Mustn't get excited. Think clearly. How am I going to kill her? Oh, I wish it were over. To go back then. Back to David. What did she thought through that I'd go back in her place? But he'll never suspect. So I'll be Ellie to him. Ellie, cured and happy again. I'll learn to smile. First she must die. How? Stairs. Stairwell. She gets dizzy as she looks down into the stairwell. Yes, it could be so easy. Of course. In a day or two, that policeman will come back to the house. They'll find her, and they'll think it's me. The stairwell. 3 floors from the attic here. 3 floors straight down. So easy when you think clearly. The stairwell, of course. Ellie, dear. Ellie, you mustn't cry. You hear me? Are you afraid of the dark, dear? Well, I'll light the lamp for you. There, dear. That's better, isn't it? Why, you're shivering. You cold? Come, put your wrapper on, and we'll go down to the parlor and light a fire. And I'll make you a nice cup of hot milk. Come along, Ellie.
No.
Ellie, stop acting like this. Now come, dear. There. Here's your wrapper. Put it around your shoulders. That's the good. Get up now. I'll carry the lamp. Give me your hand, dear. Why, you're as cold as ice. Now be careful. Walk slowly. There we are. Now hold on to the banister, dear. That's right. I'll hold the lamp up high so that you can see better.
I'm afraid. The stairwell.
It's right here, dear. You see?
I'm afraid.
Ellie, you must get over that fear. Look, Ellie. Just look down. There's nothing to frighten you. Look down the stairwell, Ellie.
No.
I'm holding you, dear. Just lean over and look down. You can see all the way.
No, don't make me look. Don't make me.
You see, it's nothing, is it? Nothing at all.
No.
Oh, you dizzy, dear? Well, I'm holding
Let
you.
me go. I can't stand it.
Come closer,
No.
dear. Closer,
No.
Ellie. Lean over.
No.
Just lean over. Do you hear, Ellie?
Let me get back.
Look, Ellie.
No.
Look down.
No.
Now, Ellie.
Let me
Now,
go.
Ellie.
Let me go.
Lean over. Look down, Ellie. Look down.
Yes. It was brought to my mind, of course, because this is a house just here, the next one we're coming to. Yes, he was in to see us just a few days ago. Came in to order the casket. She saw a casket she wanted, and then she told me it was for herself.
Oh. She must have had a premonition.
Yes. I notified the police, of course. Said she wanted me to hold the casket 3 weeks. Then, just the day before yesterday, the police came back to the house here and found her lying at the bottom of a stairwell, dead. She'd been dead about 2 days.
Oh. Funny how she knew.
The banister up on the attic floor broke away, and she fell.
She have any people?
No, lived alone, they tell me. We're going to bury her tomorrow. Haskell, her name was.
Haskell. That's strange. Living all by herself here in a big 3-story frame house.
Yes, isn't it?
Hey,
What is it?
My imagination, I guess. I could have sworn I saw a light in the attic window just now.
Well, it couldn't have been. The police have shut it up.
Of course. That story of yours really gave me the creeps. Well, let's walk out.
It's a queer thing, the power of suggestion. You've conveyed it to me, of course. You know, just now, I thought I could hear someone upstairs in there. A woman. A woman singing.
A woman?
Yes. Sort of crooning to herself. Some kind of a hymn.
And so closes The Sisters, presented by Roma Wines, and starring Ida Lupino and Agnes Moorehead. Tonight's tale of Suspense.
In just a moment, we'll hear again from Miss Lupino. In the meantime, here's a true-life suspense drama. Your guests raise their wine glasses to their lips. Your reputation as a host hangs in the balance. Will they approve the wine of your selection? Well, no need to feel the least bit concerned if you've elected to serve any of Roma Wine's many different types of taste-delighting California wines. Perhaps the tangy, appetizing Roma Sherry, or the richly satisfying Roma Burgundy, or the delicately delicious Roma Sauterne. And notwithstanding, your cost for any of these good Roma wines is only pennies a glass. Your guest's verdict is sure to agree with this verdict of wine connoisseurs of many lands.
Roma wines son verdaderamente magníficos.
Roma wines are vraiment magnifiques. Roma wines are truly magnificent.
Let me repeat the name, please. R-O-M-A. Roma Wine. Made in California for enjoyment throughout the world.
This is Ida Lupino. It is my sincere hope that you enjoyed our suspense play this evening. Miss Moorehead and I trust you will join us in listening to Suspense next week, when Charles Ruggles is your star. One more word. Remember, Americans, this is the critical year of the war, calling for more of everything to win. You answer the call when you buy more war bonds.
Miss Lupino will soon be seen in the Warner Brothers picture In Our Time. Suspense is produced and directed by William Spear. Tonight's play was written by George Wells. Don't forget then, next Thursday, same time, Charles Ruggles will star in Suspense.
By Roma Wine. Made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is the Columbia Broadcasting